Hi everyone, welcome to my vlog. My name is Minh Đạt, a sophomore of Sai Gon University. My major is English Linguistics. In my first video, I'm going to show you my experience in the journey to the southwest of Vietnam. By the way, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and subscribe. And now, I shall not keep you waiting. Let's get started. We all gathered at the university at 5 a.m. for check-in and waited until 6 a.m. before getting on the coach. Well, let's just say a chance to meet new fellas, even we are in the same class. Actually, the weather seems quite good at this time when we are still on the road. After being at Anh for a while, we had lunch at Long Sinh restaurant. This will be the first and only time you see food in my video. Why? I devoured them without recording. Such a hunger. And there we are, Catchwood Forest, which is located in Vang Chau Commune, Tân Biên District, Anh Province, just about 10 km from Cambodian border. For those who love the beauty of wild nature, Gia Sư is such an ideal place to explore the typical ecosystem of Mekong Delta. You can also explore by riding a motorbike or bicycle running along the Catchwood Forest or taking a boat. Well, of course, a drizzle cannot stop us from capturing its natural beauty at all. Who's laughing? Definitely not me, for sure. Anyways, as you can see here, in flood season, the forest is dressed up with the appealing look of the green carpet or duckweed covering the whole large area. The trees are finally settled down. Let's just enjoy the scenery for a while, shall we? I must say that it's quite pity if you don't spend some time for taking photos when you are here. Well, I asked the boat woman to let me paddle with her, and she allowed. What a nice lady. After that, we got onto a motorboat to go deeper into the forest. Just is not only an ecosystem of catchwood trees, but also is a line of dusty paths, which comes of large variety of birds and other wildlife. And finally, Gia Sư Catchwood Forest has been evaluated by many naturally environmental research organizations in Vietnam and the world as a special use ecosystem of forest to preserve the wetland ecosystem in the Mekong Delta. I have to admit that the scenery is so beautiful and romantic. I should probably build a house here. Well, nah, it's surely impossible, you know. Bye buddy, see you next time. Say hi to Atin guys. Well, the weather is getting bad, I assume. When the sun went down, we spent time at Harding Night Market and cut some pedicabs with my friends. Yes, that's me. Well, I was scared of robbery, so I had to stop my record. It was fun though. Based on the original plan, we were meant to have a trip to Phu Quoc after arriving in the next day. However, unfortunately, the boat trip to Phu Quoc was cancelled due to bad weather in Ha Tinh. What a shame. While waiting for an alternative plan, well, we did amuse ourselves by playing board games. Not gamble for sure. Having decided by lecturers we are going to visit Cao Văn Lầu Memorial Site at Bạc Liêu City instead of Phú Quốc City after saying goodbye to Hà Tiên. The memorial site is placed where Cao Văn Lầu was buried in 1976 and listed as a provincial historical cultural site in 1997. Come with me, let's find out more about him inside the site. They exhibit images and clothes of Cải Lương artists, as well as musical instruments related to this kind of art form. Later, after wandering, we had chance to listen to a history of some famous artists of the last century who contributed a lot to Cải Lương at the display room. And if you are wondering who is Cao Văn Lầu, allow me to introduce. He is known as the father of Cải Lương, a southern traditional opera. Bạc Liêu is the birthplace of classic Cải Lương piece Nhà Cổ Hoài Lang, written by the musician Cao Văn Lầu in 1919. The song is written about a wife waiting for her husband to return home from battle. Follow me and contemplate the waterboard which were created by Cao Văn Lầu and other artists. And right after this, we had opportunity to witness and enjoy the performance of Đờn ca tài tử and the song Nhà Cổ Hoài Lang by the artists and some members of our tour group. After a trip to Bạc Liêu, we returned to Cần Thơ City and got ready for the next day. We had to start getting on the boat at 5 a.m. in order to witness the early floating market. Join us and head to Ninh Kiều Dock. Well, the dawn is not yet arrived, so it's kind of dark here. This reminds me so much of my childhood, when I still usually followed my grandparents to their rice fields. What a precious memory back there. The boat trip was nice, but the water splash is too hot. It explains why I wore the jacket like that. And here it is, Cái Răng Floating Market. It is well known as Cần Thơ Floating Market, which has more than 100 years old. The best way to discover this market is by boat or champagne. Cái Răng Floating Market is much more geared towards the locals than tourists. Therefore, it doesn't have souvenir stores like the other mainland markets. Inside the crowded market, they sell lots of stuffs, such as coconut candy, macaroni, milk rice paper, and so on. Along with those, there are merchandises like python fat, handmade wood utensils, and a list of it. Well, that's a lot. Alas, we tried to record them making fresh rice noodle and drying them as well, but and I said they're too crowded, so here's what we got. It's about 7 a.m. so I guess it's time to say goodbye to them and head back to the hotel after being at the wonderful morning floating market. Well, I hope I would have time to visit here once again. Next summer, I suppose. Well, joy is a feast, and all fees come to an end. I hope you all enjoy my video, and I will see you in the next one. Minh Đạt out.